And now to some political stories. The governing All Progressives Congress has commenced the screening of its presidential aspirants in Abuja. This move is in preparation for the party's presidential primary scheduled for 6th to 8th of June 2022. According to reports, National Chairman of the party, Abdullahi Adamu, the party's National Secretary, Senator Iyolo Mishore, and other party leaders are present at the venue of the exercise. And more than 20 members of the APC, including Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, among others, picked the presidential nomination and expression of interest forms to become the party's candidate for the 2023 election.
It has changed its timetable several times since it released it for party activities in March. Screening is part of the routine adopted by political parties to decide whose name appears on the ballot. This process happens in each election cycle. The Independent National Electoral Commission had urged political parties to ensure that credentials of candidates vying for political offices under their platform are diligently screened before presenting such candidates to the Commission. The APC has now begun screening its presidential aspirants, and the two-day process will see all aspirants screened.
Questions were asked, appropriate questions on how do we fix the challenges in our nation, and appropriate answers were given to them. And I think, by God's grace, we were placed that we had something to offer this nation. It's a critical moment in our history, and nobody wears any Mizani complex to say I have all the solutions. But we did say to them that we assemble the best, the brightest, the fittest from within the country, north and south, and from outside of the country, those in the diaspora.
Because every child is different. So that I'm already very used to managing things like this. And when it comes to insecurity, part of the reason we're having insecurity is mismanagement of the grassroots. So I'm going to start from the grassroots to teach these children how to love, to be loved, how to belong, and this way I can change the narrative of the party and the narrative of the governance by involving them.
I think the exercise went well. There are the questions I expect them to ask. There was an X-ray on my personality, cross-checking the credentials which I submitted, and a few other questions.
Pushing his face with the mic. Bring down the mic now.
Selling myself to the public. They are not unusual questions. They are very fair, and I think I'm happy with my performance.
The arrival of one presidential aspirant caused a stir at the venue of the screening. The aspirants billed for the screening include Bola Tinubu, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, Rotimi Amechi, Godswill Akpabio, Ogbonaya Onu, Rochas Okorocha, Ibikunle Amosun, Tunde Bakari, Ben Ayade, Dave Umahi, Kayode Fayemi, Emeka Nwajuba, Ken Namani, Yahya Bello, Badar Abubakar, and Ahmed Yerima. Habida Lawal, TVC News, Abuja.